What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. But real quick, we got a little bit of business to take care of before we jump into the rules and how this whole thing works. In case you're new, I will break it down in just a second. But the business we need to attend to. So obviously last week, E3, we got the confirmation of Banjo in Smash and the Hero slash Dragon Quest people, Erdrick. So we ended up replacing Banjo with Dante from Devil May Cry. And initially, I wanted to know what you guys wanted to do, or who you wanted to see replaced with Erdrick. At first, I put in Phoenix Wright, and I got a lot of flack for that. And I'm like, really? I didn't understand it. I got some comments saying we should put in Dark Magician Girl, we should put in character such and such, or this person, or whatever. So on Monday, I asked you guys who would you like to see, and whatever was the result, that is the final answer. That is who's replacing. So it does say Dark Magician Girl right here. That is not who's in. I'm sorry to anybody that actually wanted Dark Magician Girl, but I looked over the votes. I took a lot of people's comments to heart. A lot of people were saying we need, what the heck? There's like a hair. That's what the crap. Stop it. But a lot of people are like, we need a female. We need this. We need this. So I ended up coming up with this. Here's who it is. It's not Phoenix Wright. It's not Dark Magician Girl. There are a couple other good ones as well. Nightmare from Soul Calibur. There's Morgan from something. I don't remember. There's a few good characters, a few good suggestions. But the one I went with that I think, that I know is going to be it. Here it is right here. Velvet Crow. That's who we're going of. That's who I'm going with. That's who's in. No more changing it. That's final. All right. I don't care. That's what it is. There you go. Velvet Crow is the one replacing Erdrick. So you happy? You happy? Some people probably won't be, but there it is. That's who it is. And keep in mind, whoever is replacing Erdrick is in the loser bracket. So if they lose, they're done. If you don't like them, you don't like the replacement, don't vote for them. Vote for the other person that they'll end up facing in whenever their matchup pops up. So, yeah. Let's get into the tournament. Real quick rules. 72 characters. It's a tournament. Each day on the channel, I upload one matchup from this tournament. And then down in the comments, we vote for one of the two characters in the matchup for the day that you would rather see as a DLC character in Smash Ultimate. Very simple. You only get one vote, so make it count, but you can vote for both. Totally fine. Otherwise, if voting-wise, if there's ever a tie, I will flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break the tie. Voting-wise for each match only stays open 1 week. So that way we just keep getting results and the tournament keeps on rolling very smoothly. And then, did I say you only get one vote? I think I did, but just in case, you only get one vote. So it's also a double elimination tournament, meaning character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. So with all of that out of the way, let's go to the results for today. What's all this stuff? I don't know. The results are going to be for Bomberman against Dixie Kong. One character definitely pulled out ahead. A lot of votes early on, but the other character ended up coming back and taking this one. And that character is... where's it? There we go. Bomberman, I was a tiny bit surprised, but not really. I voted for Bomberman. But Bomberman ends up winning 42 votes to 27 votes for Dixie Kong. Like I said, there's a lot of early votes for Dixie Kong. I was like, all right, she probably has this one. And then just a bombardment, terrible pun. I actually didn't even mean that. But a lot of votes. There's another vote for Shantae. Thank you for your voting. Let's just close that. And then, okay, calm down, people. But, yeah, so congrats to Bomberman moving on in the tournament. Again, Dixie Kong's not out of it. We're in the winner's bracket. She still has a chance. She still got a shot. So, she just in the loser bracket. A little bit tougher journey from here. So, with that out of the way, now we get to go to the match for the day. I don't want to tip my hat on who I'm going to be voting for. That was bad. I'm sorry. But the match is Bandana Dee taking on my number one wanted character, Waluigi. So let's put the bias aside and throw it to the match. So, for the record, Bandana Dee is one of my top characters that I want to see playable in Smash Bros. Doesn't matter what other character you would be. If you're going up against Waluigi, for me, you don't stand a chance. I don't not that I don't want you. I'm just not going to vote for you. I'm already telling you, I'm voting Waluigi. If you guys have been a subscriber for, a little while at least, I'm a fan of the character because I actually like the character. Not that he's a meme or anything like that, but I genuinely like the character. So I'll get to that in a second. So let's talk Bandana Dee. Very cool. From the Kirby series, a lot of people feel that if Bandana Dee got in Smash Bros. As a playable character, Kirby series would be perfectly represented. Bandana Dee is always like that player 4. You got the big ones, Kirby, Meta Knight, and King Dedede already. Bandana Dee would round it out perfectly. I really like it. Plus, moveset-wise, brings something unique that we don't have. A spear wielder. Very cool. Now, of course, a lot of the moveset would have to revolve around the spear, of course, but you could do quite a bit of things with the spear. Of course, you got some jabs. You could throw the spear. You can twirl it like a helicopter and kind of like float and fly for like a up B kind of recovery sort of move. So you got a lot of cool things you can do with Bandana Dee. Now, what would the final smash be? Oh, something with the spear, right? No, Megaton Punch. So basically, just draws in a bunch of. It'd be like a little kind of cinematic sort of cutscene. Kind of draws in a bunch of energy, punches the ground, and just this huge white light would engulf the entire stage. And, well, whoever gets caught in the final smash would take tremendous damage. So, if you don't know what Megaton Punch is, it's from a really early Kirby game. If I remember right, it was like sort of a mini game, but I think it'd be perfect. I would love to see that as his final smash. So, Bandana Dee, leading up to Smash Bros. Ultimate, the release was definitely one of the more requested, one of the more speculated characters that would get in first party from a series that Sakurai has personally worked on quite a bit. So, yeah, a lot of people would like to see Bandana Dee, myself included. I got a little soft spot for this little what do you call him? Like this little squishy thing. I don't know. I love the character. I really do want to see him in the game one day. Hopefully he gets his time to shine and gets to be playable. We'll see. Yes, he's a spirit. Again, these tournaments are for fun. This tournament is for fun. So if a character is already disconfirmed as an assist trophy or a spirit, that doesn't matter. Still vote for who you personally would want. I want to point that out. I want to point that out with Bandana Dee's spear. Just letting you know. So, yeah, for me, I didn't even go over Waluigi yet. So, yes, we all know the train wreck, I don't want to say train wreck, the controversy that would kind of come with Waluigi if he were to be playable. Now, I know there's a rumor going around, and I don't believe it. I don't believe in rumors. I might talk about them, but I don't really want to believe in rumors because they're not even rumors. Some people call them leaks, but I guess, to be fair, yeah, they're rumors. But anyway, one of the rumors going around is Waluigi and Frisk are going to be the last 2 characters in the Fighter Pass. As a fan of Waluigi, of course, I'm going to be like, awesome, I would be down for that. But no, I'm not expecting that by any means. Of course, that would mean if he were to be playable, he would have to break free of his assist trophy prison. That's what I'm calling it. So his assist trophy prison, he'd have to break free. I've envisioned it several times how his reveal trailer would be, Mario fighting Link or, a couple characters duking it out. One of them goes to grab an assist trophy. Goes to summon whoever it is. Maybe nobody comes out, or Waluigi breaks out, waha, and then he, starts running forward with the tennis racket, and all of a sudden he just stops, turns around and looks at whoever summons him, and just starts beating the crap out of him with the tennis racket. I think that'd be cool. Waluigi breaks free finally in the Smash game as a playable character. Now, Nintendo. Okay, I just want to say this real quick. Nintendo are the ones that gave Sakurai a list of characters that they wanted for Smash DLC. And then Sakurai got to pick off that list for characters that he could create movesets for. This is still, keep in mind, this is still during the time that there was a bit of backlash for Waluigi. He was the non-playable character that had the most backlash, the most uproar about him for not being playable. We all remember E3 last year and how crazy it was, and 2 people on social media started harassing Sakurai, and everyone's like, oh, Waluigi fans are the worst, you guys suck. Actually, no, not all of us do. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I think I'm okay, but I think we all think we're okay. Anyway, So Waluigi would be that assist trophy. He would be the first one to be promoted in-game. That would be a big deal. And then, of course, you got to bring up the argument. If he were to be promoted, and let me get back to that point about Nintendo picking the DLC. So it was still around the time that there was a little bit of uproar over Wally not being a playable character. Maybe Nintendo decided, hey, let's capitalize on the attention, the amount of, attention from the internet and the media that is focusing on, this Waluigi situation. Maybe let's capitalize on that and be like, ta-da, he's in the fighter pass. It's something that they could do. Again, maybe it's not the most realistic, but I think it could be in the cards for, consideration. I'm not saying it's a high likely chance it would happen, but maybe it's in consideration. So, yeah, it was Nintendo that picked the DLC. They had the list, and then if Sakurai could come up with a moveset, which he could, so briefly moveset, you could come up with all sorts of things. I have a Waluigi moveset I made quite a few months ago, and it wasn't even revolved around like Mario spin-offs, like sports games or Mario Party games, nothing like that. But you can still do a moveset with all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of potential for the character moveset-wise. I like the quirky his attitude. I like the personality he has. That's why I like the character. Not just because he's a meme. I'm not a part of that bandwagon. I'm a part of I actually like this character. I want him in Smash. That's what I like about him. That's what I am about it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I already told you I'm voting Waluigi. Very simple. So we'll see how he does. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Please be friendly in the comments. Just remember that if you don't like one of the characters and somebody votes for the character you don't like, just, be polite. We all understand he's an assist trophy. We all understand Bandana Dee is a spirit in the game. This tournament's for fun, so relax. Like 10 levels. Just be like, I'm good. All right. So anyway, that is it. Let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Remember, 1 vote per person. So sneak peek for tomorrow. The matchup, Game 76. Should be another cool one. A very interesting one. Cuphead taking on Agumon from the Digimon series. So that's the matchup. And then the results tomorrow should be Game 70. There we go. Results will be Kamek taking on Pura Nikos. Very interested to see how Pura Nikos fares, because she probably was the biggest surprise of the tournament so far to date. So that's tomorrow. Today's today. Today is done. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.